What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mike. This is a lovely penguin, and today we are back checking out a little more from Girls' Generation, or SNSD. And today we are checking out the music video for Mr.Mr. A few of you guys were recommending it, and then one of you guys told me that they had a bit of an interesting backstory for this music video, which is that the footage of it got deleted or damaged twice, I think, is what it was. Forgive me if I'm messing up the details, but because of it, it became a very unique music video from what I was told. So I thought this could be a fun little thing to check out. So why not? So we're gonna check out the music video. This one does not have subtitles on it. Yeah, this one doesn't have like the official subtitles. They have like the auto-generated ones, which aren't always reliable. So we're gonna check out a lyric video for this one as well, and then we're gonna watch a live performance. So with that being said, let's dive in. Let's go. Ooh.
Let's go.
Sorry, my brain just got hit with that weirdness of that like tone. I don't even know what that would necessarily even be called, but dang, that interesting. Very, very interesting. Also, it is kind of funny because it has kind of like a glitchy feel / like vibe to the song itself. So it's like, it's kind of funny that they had issues with the music video itself, you know? Going for a hospital scene.
You bad, bad, bad boy, you so bad.
There we go. I'm gonna pause it after the chorus. Alright, so real quick. Interesting thing to see here. So obviously they got all the like hospital setup and whatnot going on in there. It's kind of unfortunate because, like I said, the video files and stuff might have been corrupted or whatnot. So they had to like kind of splash over these like crazy filters and whatnot to, you know, give the video some pizzazz, I guess. But yeah, the other thing that was kind of interesting was like even the verses are quite unique. They're quite unique where they're not really like catchy, you know, where I was kind of like, I don't even know if I'm super into this or not. And I was like, all right, let's see what the chorus hits. And it was like, all right, the chorus is like, it's got that nice little catchiness to it, but definitely a different vibe. Definitely a very, very different vibe off this song, which is cool. Very artistic video, though. So I love that like bejeweled heart. dance break. Let's go. Let's go away. Hitting some big notes. Let's go. Very odd. Very odd indeed. All right, also, before we get into the lyric video, if you guys would indulge me just for a minute here, what happened when this video came out? Right? Like, if you're a longtime fan or whatever, and they dropped this video, did they like give you guys like a heads up, being like, "Yo, this one's gonna be a little bit of a weird one. You know, we lost a lot of footage. We had to kind of, you know, pick and stick things together to make the video work, yada yada." Because it's like, I think you could probably have seen on my face the entire time, the video is, I mean, very artsy. That what they did with it was good. It's just very confusing. You know, there's a lot of cuts back and forth. Nothing really goes together. There's random dudes just there, you know, where you're like, what is happening? You know? It's just like very clearly something went wrong in the process of creating the video. So I'm wondering, like, it almost would be funny if they were like, just put the video out and didn't say anything for like a week or two or whatever, and then they were like, "Oh, by the way, you know, we had a little bit of an issue." Like, what was the general population's reaction to that? That's really what I want to know. What was their reaction? What was your reaction when you first saw that video? Because the song, generally, it's a good song. I will say, not my favorite so far, out of the 3 that we've listened to now. But it's still overall a good song, you know? But, yeah, I'd be curious. To see. Also, before we get started on the lyric video here, I'm also definitely very curious to see if my opinion switches. Just because, like I said, I was pretty distracted by the music video. So I'm wondering now, listening to just the song and the lyrics, if that'll kind of change my mind here a little bit. But I do love these lyric videos because they put all their names there. So I didn't know any of their names. So we got Taeyeon, Jessica, Sunny, Tiffany. Sorry, I'm like also trying to like look up and see who's who. See if I actually remember by the time we do our next reaction. Yoyeon, Yuri, Soyoung, Yuna, and Sooyeon. Which, if you guys are checking out my other videos on the channel, we just did a reaction to the movie Exit, where Yuna is freaking starring in it. She's one of the main 2 leads of the film, and she was freaking awesome. And I was like, funny too, because I didn't say it during the reaction, so spoilers. I didn't actually say it during the reaction. I waited until the very end and I looked it up. I was like, holy crap, I did recognize her. I was like, I barely recognized her, but I did. I was like, God, she looks familiar. And I looked her up, and it was from Girls Gen. So there you go. Yeah. Go watch that reaction, you goof, please. Seriously, please. There we go.
Let's go.
What are you afraid of?
알아주길 바래 그 누군가가 넌 모른 척 눈을 감는 You bad 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 boy you so bad 저 당당하게 넌 Mr.Mr 날 봐 Mr.Mr 그래 바로 너 나의 가슴 뛰게 한 Mr.Mr 최고의 남자 Mr.Mr 그게 바로 너
Mr.
상처로 깨진 유리 조각도 별이 되는 너 Mr.Mr 나를 빛내줄 선택받은 자 그게 바로 너 Mr.Mr
Chosen one to make me, was it? Chosen one to make me shine, that's you, Mr. I like that, that's cute.
선택받은 자
That's very cute.
그게 바로 너 Mr.Mr 왜넌 아직도 믿지 못해 진짜
Real secret.
비밀을 알려줄게 넌 왜 특별한 미스터인지 미래 여는 열쇠 바로 네가 가진 걸 소년보다 더 큰 꿈을 끌어안아 빛나는 속날 담고서 My Mr. Rock this world 더 당당하게 넌 Mr.Mr 날 봐 Mr.Mr 그래 바로 너 나의 가슴 뛰게 한 Mr.Mr 최고의 남자 Mr.Mr 그게 바로 너 상처로 깨진 유리 조각도 별이 되는 너 Mr.Mr 나를 빛내줄 선택받은 자 그게 바로 너 Mr.Mr
One, two, three, four.
I'll do a dance break for that. I was early.
지금 세상은 네 앞에 널 던져 더 치열하게 Mr. 어제 그대만이 이뤄낼 내일 앞에 너 Mr. 당당하게 너 Mr. 날 봐
So is Tiffany like one of the main vocalists?
나의 가슴 뛰게 한
Heading those belt out notes. Trying to like figure out the colors as they're singing. And then Taeyeon, I heard, is the one that has a very big solo career. Thanks for watching. Sick. Yeah, it's funny to me watching like back on these videos. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like, I don't know. Maybe Girls' Generation just freaking has got it right. But like, I feel like when they sing about relationship kind of stuff, like they sing about it in a very healthy way, which is like nice to see. You know, like even the one that's like, oh, the Mr. someone special who will like, you know, help me shine. Like, that's a healthy thing, you know? And again, it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm on TikTok too often or whatever, and I'm seeing everybody just complaining about shit. But I don't know, I think like one of the biggest issues with relationships these days, which I know for boys and girls, it's, and everybody else, it's becoming very challenging to, you know, find somebody because everybody is, you know, being a bit selfish. You know, I think personally, I think relationships is a team sport, you know, and if one of the team isn't doing well, then the other part of the team's not going to do well, you know, and, you know, sometimes one teammate needs to pick up a little bit more than the other one can handle at that point, and then vice versa, you know, it's it's a constantly moving thing. So I think if you can't support the other person, then you're not ready to be in a relationship. And yeah, it's nice. It's just nice to see the way they sing about it. I feel like they, not as heavily in this song, but in the past songs, they've definitely hit into those kind of topics before. So I'm like, it's nice. It's nice to see. It's a good reminder. It's a good reminder, especially as a dude who is single himself, who's just actively not really trying right now. Just trying to get my life back together first before I bring somebody else into it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's something I think more people need to consider when they're going into that field life. Okay, here's the live.
Let's go.
Nice, all lights. Yeah, like gems.
매일 하루가 다르게 불안해져가 앞서가주길 바래 그 누군가가 난 모른 척 너는 You bad 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 boy you so bad
Yo, look, this camera, what is that? Zoom in, zoom out, tilt. Also, I love they're always going mics on. So sick. Oh, I bet there's a lot of people jealous of this guy right now. Or there were, at least. Here we go, dance break time.
2, 3, 4.
Way to hit that note, dude. Let's go. Nice. Very nice. Dude, another sick one. Another sick song. I will say, you know, I think in a weird way the music video actually actually does the song a little bit of a disservice. I'll put it there. That's all I'll say. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna elaborate more, but no, I think just simply just like the confusion with the video. Like, had I not known going into that, I would have been like, "What the is this video?" You know, like I would have been very, very confused. Which honestly, there's part of me that kind of wishes nobody said anything prior to, and I really went into that blind. But yeah, no, I think the video is actually distracting from the song, and listening through the song 2 more times afterwards did a lot more justice for me personally. So I will say though, in terms of like, you know, when you have a catastrophe like that happen in terms of your production, where you lose like more than half your footage and you have to, you know, maybe have them do like an extra studio day. Like honestly, those shots of them in black and white where they're just in random clothes on a white backdrop, like that probably was, you know, them going back to film something extra so they could fill in the video a little bit more without having to do the whole full production again, you know, because that could be a simple like 1 day, half day shoot, you know what I mean? So could be a lot there. However, I will say though, I do think the song was actually quite good, and yeah, an interesting backstory. So yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are down in the comments down below. If anybody has some firsthand experience from when this video dropped, I would love to hear about it. So please comment that as well. And then, as always, let me know what you guys want to see next. All right? So with that being said, I love you all. Stay aggressively positive. We'll catch you on the next one. All right? Love you. Bye. Mwah!